Everyone says the economy is so bad, don't buy a house. But I want to say, if you don't buy property now, you might never be able to afford it in the future. And a lot of fans have been asking me, Jan, saying they keep hearing about people around them losing their jobs. And when they walk down the street, they see many shops closing down, yet property prices in Australia just keep soaring. If you don't buy a house, you watch prices go up every day. If you do buy, you're worried the market might suddenly crash. It's such a dilemma. My answer is hurry up and buy a house, but be careful about where you buy. First of all, the Australian property market has never really been tied to the economy. Just look at this chart. In the past 40 years, whether it was an economic recession, financial crisis, credit crunch, or the COVID-19 pandemic, the downturn cycles in the Australian property market have never lasted more than 6 consecutive months. Essentially, this is because a large part of the Australian property market is driven by immigration. Immigrants either bring money with them or have the ability to earn money, which actually has little to do with Australia's domestic economy. Secondly, let me give you an example. My good friend Jack was laid off a couple of years ago. What was the first thing he did? He sold his extra car at home, then reduced how often he ate out and cut back on his children's extracurricular classes. So even when the economy is bad, people are unwilling to sell their homes unless they absolutely have no choice. That's the most basic need in Maslow's hierarchy. And in Australia, 66% of homes are owner-occupied. So for a bad economy to actually crash the housing market, there are a lot of steps in between. There are many leading indicators such as the unemployment rate, inflation, the proportion of foreclosed homes, the rate of bad loans, and so on. But most of these indicators have not yet reached warning levels. So even if the economy is really bad, it is still far from being reflected in housing prices. The third point is interest rate cuts. Whenever the economy is struggling, the RBA is the first to step in and cut rates to stimulate the market. Recently, the Federal Reserve just appointed a dovish new chair, who is also a close ally of Trump, so it's highly likely that there will be significant rate cuts next year. Whether Australia as a follower will do the same, we'll have to wait and see. So, the above 3 points show that the Australian economy and the housing market are decoupled in the long term, but that doesn't mean you can just buy anything you want. During an economic downturn, you should buy affordable, essential housing. If the economy takes a sharp dive, properties priced above $2 million will be hit first, while houses originally priced at just $1 million are more resilient because many people can still afford them. There's the advice to buy properties with large land. In Australia, what's scarce isn't houses, but land.